Coming up on Torrance Today, a popular bank returns to the neighborhood. We'll share the details. Smog City Brewery celebrates a special anniversary with an all-day affair, and it's National Library Week, a time to recognize the city's public libraries and their support for our community. All this and more coming up right now on Torrance Today. Welcome to Torrance Today. I'm Kirk Lyons. It's 4 p.m. on Wednesday, April 26th. I hope your day is wrapping up nicely. Thank you so much for joining us. Here is our first story. CTBC Bank has returned to Torrance and celebrated the opening of its new branch with a ribbon-cutting ceremony today.
Even though we're doing our grand opening ceremony today, this is actually more of a reopening. In Torrance was our headquarter office. We relocated. We actually closed down the location here, and many of our customers were moved to different offices. Now that we're back, we actually have those customers coming back, and they're actually really thrilled to have us back here.
As a mayor of City of Torrance, this is a very, very great occasion because as part of building a stronger economy, as more banks come in, that means there's business transactions going on. There are people who are looking for loans. It's just a great sign, so we're very happy CTBC has chosen to come back to the city of Torrance.
CTBC Bank USA started its services in New York in 1989, growing into a coast-to-coast institution with 19 branches in California, New Jersey, and New York. It is one of the first Asian American banks to operate in both the eastern and western United States. The Torrance branch is located at 21705 Hawthorne Boulevard. Another celebration took place in Torrance recently. Craft beer brewery Smog City Brewing Company commemorated a special anniversary.
We've had this tap room open for 10 years. But we've been brewing our beer for 12 glorious years. We love having our community, our local community here. We love people coming from out of town. We had 5 different food vendors today, all local small business owners. We also have 2 local bands today performing. Whether you're a craft beer enthusiast or a novice, we want everyone to just come in, have a good time, feel like part of the community and part of the family here at Smog.
For the most part, the beer industry has no room for mediocrity where, you know, if you're surviving now, especially through COVID, you definitely got to be on it. Definitely support your local brewery. For the most part, enjoy your neighbor's pint.
That dunk served a good cause as the attraction benefited 1% for the Planet, a nonprofit that inspires businesses to support environmental solutions. The all-day party also featured the release of the brewery's 12th anniversary double IPA. Smog City's original brewery and tap room is located at 1901 Del Amo Boulevard. The brewery expanded during the pandemic, adding a second location in Torrance called Smog City West at 22755 Hawthorne Boulevard. For more information, visit smogcitybrewing.com. Council members met last night to conduct city business. One item on the agenda was a proclamation declaring May as Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month in the city of Torrance, an acknowledgement that holds deep meaning for many members of our community.
Torrance, we have a multicultural community. We have many Asian Americans, as you could see tonight, that serve our community in the local government level, commissions, volunteering. So I feel with all of us working together and learning together, we can make the city and our country a better place to live. So I thank you for this proclamation tonight.
The proclamation recognizes the history, achievements, and many contributions made by Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders to both our community and our nation. Also at last night's meeting, City Council members provided approval for the conceptual design for a World War II internment camp memorial to be built at Columbia Park. Assemblymember Al Muratsuchi secured $5 million through the California State Funding Grant in the summer of 2021 to build a memorial in our city. Members of the nonprofit group World War II Camp Wall, who came up with the conceptual design, spoke with great appreciation for this memorial.
We want to let you know that the World War II Camp Wall Committee is very, very pleased with your decision, and we will do all we can to make sure that the concerns of the council people are taken care of. Thank you very much, and we appreciate you all.
The memorial is meant to teach the history of the mass incarceration of over 120,000 Japanese Americans during World War II, pursuant to Executive Order 9066. We are in the middle of National Library Week, a time to highlight the essential role libraries, librarians, and library staff play in strengthening communities. One of the many ways our Torrance Public Library has benefited the community was with the role it played during the pandemic.
We did a lot of online programming, but we also did a lot of public service even though our buildings were closed. So we served as park ambassadors, we did curbside service to ensure that people had access to the materials that were in our buildings even though those buildings were not open. So curbside service was when you could drive up to the building, you'd requested an item, and then you could drive up and we'd provide that to you there. We filmed the things that you would ordinarily come into the libraries to see. We made it accessible so you could just log on to our website and see the program. And we still offer several of our programs that way. Members of the public who wouldn't necessarily be able to come into our libraries or just don't find it a convenient option for them, they can still see things at home.
Cousin, who is our city librarian, says the staff works tirelessly every day to ensure our library has the best possible resources, whether it's the books and materials at the library, its programs, or its online services. We say thank you to all the library workers for their dedication to our library and the entire community. In an effort to promote safe food vending, the city launched its Safe Sidewalk Compliance Team this week. The team is comprised of the city's code enforcement officers, Torrance police officers, Torrance Fire Department personnel, and inspectors from the Los Angeles County Public Health Department. The purpose of the team is to assist sidewalk vendors in complying with the local and state codes and permits required to sell food or beverages. The city continues to encourage safe vending through educational outreach and enforcement. To learn more about safe sidewalk vending in our city, you can check out the informational video on Torrance City Cable's YouTube channel. There are just a few days left to submit nominations for the city's Climate Smart Awards, a program that supports the stewardship of the environment priority in the city's 2021 strategic plan. The goal is to highlight people, businesses, and organizations that demonstrate the importance of environmental stewardship through their actions and services. You can fill out the nomination form at torranceca.gov and click on the banner for the program. Nominations will be accepted through this Sunday, April 30th. Still ahead, it's Wellness Wednesday, and it's time to paint the town purple. We'll tell you what that means when we come back in 60 seconds.
Get it. Get it.
Get it.
Get it. Get it.
Get it.
Is she gonna get it, Daddy?
She'll get it. Get it. Get it.
When you bring home a Goodwill find, you give your whole town a reason to celebrate because you're also funding local job training and placement programs in tech, healthcare, and more. Goodwill. Bring good home.
At the end of every episode of Torrance Today, we want to share a positive story that fits the theme for the day. On this Wellness Wednesday, we take you back to last night's City Council meeting after council members declared April 25th through May 5th as Paint the Town Purple Week in the city of Torrance. The term is meant to call attention to the fight against cancer. Members of the group Relay for Life of Torrance were on hand to accept the proclamation and share a little about an upcoming fundraiser.
You were given a baggie, and on the back of the baggie it says, "Honor a life touched by cancer, dedicate a luminaria today." And each of these bags we ask our community members to dedicate to someone within their own family and their own lives that has been impacted by cancer. I think we all have at least one or more. And then we use these in the evening to light up our track so that we walk the track and really remember why we're there.
The event is called Derby of Hope, and it benefits the American Cancer Society's efforts to help fund groundbreaking cancer research and patient care programs. The event takes place at South High on Saturday, May 6th from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. For more information, visit relayforlife.org/TorranceCA. Well, that's our show for today. Let us know if you have a positive story to tell by emailing us at torrancetoday@torranceca.gov. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you back here tomorrow with more news from and for our Torrance community. Have a great day.